But the additions to our football team right here were fantastic. And starting here with Mr. Staracy, it seems like I always have one of these kids every year on my football team that, you know, if I could put their heart and desire into somebody a little bigger, it would be awesome. And Caleb is such a contributor to our football team, and it just proves that great things can come in small packages, and that you don't have to be big to play football. You do not have to be big to play football. So I appreciate everything you did for us this year, Caleb. Thank you very much.
Oh, you stay here.
Dominic, one of my unsung heroes. Everyone that got to play the line, and I say got to play the line because every kid, when a coach says, "I need you on the line," they go. Oh. So Dominic played offensive and defensive line for us, and you want to step outside and take that? I appreciate everything Dominic brought to our team, and showed good leadership, and flat went after it for us this year. So thank you, Dominic. Alex, our do-everything coach would put him in one spot and then decide to put him somewhere else, and then decide to put him somewhere else. Played a little center, played a little middle linebacker, played a little D-line, played all over the place, but you know what? He never complained about it one time. And every time coach asked him to do something, he did it. And that says a lot about a player that's willing to do whatever the coach asks and not question it. And I appreciate that attitude and the effort that Alex gave us this year. Thank you, Alex. Forrest. Another one of our awesome kids that great things come in small packages. Just the effort and the attitude, and kid's got a leg. Boy can kick the ball. Did a little bit of everything for us. Tried to get him to catch. Didn't quite happen, huh? We were close a couple of times. But this kid's got good things coming. He was an excellent football player, and will be an excellent football player. I appreciate everything he gave to us now. Thank you very much. Another one of my unsung heroes. Got to play on the line. Had one of the biggest hits I've seen this season against Camarillo from East 1, made him fumble the ball.
Yeah.
I think Nick was a little surprised that he hit him that hard, but hit him that hard nonetheless. Nick is another kid that, you know, whatever I asked him to do, he would do it. Fought hard on the O-line and D-line for us, and can't tell you how much I appreciate that, bud. Thank you very much, Nick. One of our all-stars, good player, great player, also moved around a lot, did whatever I asked. You know, we moved him from wide receiver, safety, to tight end, to all over the place. Running back, Alan was just kind of a versatile, all over the place guy for us, and has got a bright future. Got a bright future. Thank you, Brendan. Appreciate it. Ryan. I like you a lot, you know that? This kid, another one of our small package players, right? Come out tough and willing to stick his face in there, get his face mask in there, and get dirty with everyone. And another kid that moved around a little bit. This kid has a nose for the ball like many kids don't have. He just finds himself in the right position, can get there, and played great corner for us this year. And I appreciate everything you did for us this year, man. Thank you. And the wrestler, man. Johnny, second time I've got to coach Johnny, huh? Johnny, another one of those players that, you know, I never could quite find the exact home for you. I bounced him around. Another one of our unsung heroes on the O-line. O-line, D-line, gave us effort every practice. Every game, did everything I asked. Didn't always want to do everything I asked, but he did it anyway, right? Always, every time. I appreciate it. Every team needs those players that are just willing to go out and do it. And you were one of those guys, Johnny. Thank you very much. All right, all my second-year guys, come up.
I think it's third year. I just wanted to show you. Okay, before you went up there.
Huh?
Jump it.
All the guys that were still from junior, come up. Oh my God. Come on up.
Space, you want a cupcake? Oh,
I'm going to start with Joe. Come on up here, Joe.
Caleb.
Joe, another new addition to our team from stage. And I got to tell this story just because I know Joe knows exactly what I'm going to say. But the night that we found out how fast Joe was fantastic. You know, I gave the ball to one person on the team, and I had the whole team chase him. And I've never seen this kid run as fast as he did that night. It was fantastic. But you know what? From that moment to the rest of the season, I saw Joe grow more in football than any player that I've ever had grow that fast. And Joe, if you continue down that path, if you continue to grow, you have a bright, bright future. And I appreciate everything you did, and I'm glad that you were on my team. I appreciate it, Joe. Thank you. Hey, get up here. Get up here. What are you doing? Lane, you're next. Lane, get up here. Hey. Who else? Why didn't you come over with the first two guys? All right, Lane. My bad. Another big things come in small packages. It's just proof. We were not the biggest team this year, you know. And another player that it didn't matter where I put him, wide receiver, corner. Sometimes in practice, I would say, Lane, I need you to play D-line against bigger kids.
Oh yeah.
It didn't matter. Lane did it, and you know, like I said, those kids that are willing to do whatever a coach asks make the difference in a football team, and you're one of those kids, Lane. I appreciate it. Thank you. Eric is my, how do I want to put this? Can I go in, coach? Can I do this, coach? Can I do that, coach? Always willing and always wanting to do everything on the field. And another kid that's got a bright future in football, willing to do whatever. And I know I've said that a lot about a lot of kids, and that tells you about the makeup of our football team. These kids are willing and to do anything the coach asks. You know, and Eric played some spots he probably didn't really want to play, but he did it and he gave everything, and that's all I can ask for. And I appreciate it, Eric. Thank you very much. This is the second year Landon's been with me. You know, a player that another unsung hero. He didn't really want to play center, but did a fantastic job for us. And I tell every football team every year that the most important position on the team is the center. You know, all the kids think it's the quarterback, but it's not. It's the center. And Landon, you know, didn't score as many touchdowns as he wanted, but like him and the rest of the offensive line, they were responsible for every touchdown that we scored. And so I appreciate Landon and his attitude and his willingness to go where his coach asked him to go. Thank you, Landon. We also have one of the best hits of the season on that kid from East One. Broke his ankle.
Yeah.
Cameron. All right. Cameron's been with me for a very long time. You were with last year too? He's been with me from the beginning, I think, all the way back from flag. Every year.
7 years.
Yeah, 7 years. And he's another kid, and when I tell you that he had to play positions that he didn't want to play, he really played positions that he didn't want to play. And one of the best centers I've ever seen, snaps the ball too good. quarterback can't catch it, then it's too good. But another kid that I've seen over the last 6-7 years that I've seen unbelievable growth. A kid that as long as he keeps his attitude right and continues to do good things like he's done, has a bright future. And I'm sad that these guys left here. These guys left up here that they've all been with me for 6 or 7 years, and I'm gonna miss them. They're good kids, and they've been a pleasure to coach. And good luck in middle school. Good luck in middle school ball. Thank you. We had a saying a few years ago back in Pee Wee that after Shetler hit you, you'd been Shetler. And you knew that when Jeff came down up the middle, or we were doing a tackling drill or whatever, he was the kid that nobody wanted to go against. And that's been that way for a long time. Jeff's another one of those kids that's been with me for a long time, and it's been an absolute pleasure to be his coach. Another kid that I'm going to miss dearly. And he's an excellent football player and an excellent person. And I can't tell you how appreciative I am of him for everything that he's given me in this football team. Thank you, Jeff. I'd like to introduce everyone to Man Hands Maze. Another kid that's been with me for a long time. A great contributor to our football team for a lot of years. And holds a special place in my heart. Because he comes to my house a lot. But another great kid and a great example and a good leader. A kid that's willing to do anything, to play anywhere and do anything. Anyway, good luck next year. And I'm going to miss you. Good job. Thank you, Jeff. He's obviously been with me since the beginning. A kid that has probably gotten more grief from me than any other kid I've ever had on the team. Combined. I've been pretty hard on him. And football coach is supposed to cry. It's been an absolute pleasure to coach him and to see the growth in him. I love you, son, and good luck next year. Thank you. Anyway, parents, most of all, Hayden. I want to thank Hayden Mays for recording all of our games. He's the one that allowed me to put the game plan together every week. It didn't work all the time. The coaches aren't, perfect. But thank you, Hayden. I appreciate it.